No one is coming to save you. Not now. Not later. Not ever. The world does not reward effort equally. It rewards outcomes, nothing else. If you were born behind the line, understand this early. You will work harder for less applause, and no one will apologize for it. That realization breaks most people. They turn bitter. They turn loud. They turn weak. You don't. You turn dangerous. Because when you realize fairness is a lie, something inside you goes quiet. And in that silence, excuses die. You stop asking for understanding. You stop waiting for permission. You stop hoping circumstances will improve. Hope is a luxury for people with safety nets. You have discipline. You feel the rage first. That deep, burning anger when you see undeserving people advance. When you're ignored. When effort goes unnoticed. Most people waste that rage. You don't. You compress it. You control it. You turn it into fuel that burns slow and long. You train when motivation is dead. You move when your body argues. You think when emotions beg you to react. That's where power begins, not in strength but in restraint. You stop caring about being impressive. Impressive is temporary. You care about being inevitable. You don't rush. Rushing is fear disguised as speed. You move with precision. Every action intentional. Every habit sharpened. You don't want comfort. Comfort weakens the edge. You choose pressure because pressure reveals flaws. And you fix them. You fix your body first. A weak body creates a weak mind. You push until excuses sound pathetic. Until pain loses its drama. Until effort becomes routine. Then you attack your mind. Distraction. Impulse. Doubt. You don't fight them emotionally. You starve them. You remove excess. Noise. Useless stimulation. Your life becomes smaller and sharper. Others chase balance. You chase control. Control over sleep. Control over hunger. Control over the urge to quit when no one would blame you. That urge shows up every day. You kill it every day. Not loudly. Not heroically. Methodically. You understand something brutal and simple. If you don't build yourself into a weapon, the world will treat you like a tool. Used. Replaced. Forgotten. So you build. Brick by brick. Hour by hour. Failure by failure. You don't romanticize the struggle. You endure it. You don't talk about discipline. You practice it until it becomes boring. Boredom is good. Boredom means consistency. You stop needing motivation. Motivation is emotional weakness disguised as inspiration. You operate on standards. Standards don't negotiate. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel empty. The work gets done either way. That's the difference. Others work when they feel good. You work because it's required. Slowly something shifts. You stop reacting. You start calculating. People's opinions lose weight. Praise feels irrelevant. Insults feel informational at best. You are no longer moved easily. That scares people. They mistake your calm for arrogance. They mistake your silence for ignorance. They don't realize silence is where planning happens. You see patterns others miss. You notice weakness others ignore. Not because you're smarter, but because you're paying attention while they're distracted. You don't need to dominate conversations. You dominate preparation. You don't threaten. You arrive ready. And when pressure hits, real pressure, You don't flinch, because pressure is familiar. You live there. Others break when plans fail. You adapt. Others freeze when challenged. You move forward with less emotion, not more. Emotion clouds judgment. You can't afford that. You've already paid too much to lose control now. People will eventually notice the difference. They'll call you intense, unhealthy, extreme. They'll suggest you slow down. Relax. Enjoy life. They don't understand. You're not chasing enjoyment. You're chasing sovereignty. Freedom through capability. Security through strength. You want to stand alone if necessary. Not because you hate people, but because dependence is weakness. You don't need many allies. You need competence. And competence is earned in solitude. You accept loneliness as a cost. You accept exhaustion as tuition. You accept pain as part of the contract. Because you know what's waiting on the other side. Not happiness. Not peace. Control. Control over who you become. Control over how far you fall or don't. Control over your future when chaos arrives. You are preparing for storms others pretend won't come. And when those storms hit, they will look for leaders. They won't look for the loudest. They won't look for the most confident. They will look for the one who stayed standing. That will be you. Not because you were special, but because you refused to stop. You weren't chosen. You weren't blessed. You were cornered. And instead of breaking, you sharpened yourself until the corner became an advantage. You don't seek destruction, but you are capable of it. You don't seek dominance, but you command respect through presence alone. You are not loud. You are not flashy. You are prepared. And that is far more terrifying